Well, this episode, I don't know if you've heard, I don't know, have I talked about the campers much on this? I don't know if I have.
Oh, yeah.
There's 4 families. We call ourselves the campers. We've been friends together for years, for like, I don't know how long now, 9 years. We've been traveling together as families, and we've spent holidays together. And obviously with COVID, we're not going to get to do our usual holiday traditions. We have several within this group of families. So I thought I'd podcast with them and talk about it. It's Sandy, Cathy, and Lynn, and me. And I think we had a good time. We always have a good time. We're good friends. What's so great about this group is the men are all friends, the women are all friends, and the women are friends with the men, and the men are friends with the women, and all the kids are like cousins. And it's a really special group. I appreciate this group so much. They are my family in LA. These 4 families are my family. So if I have 3 sisters and 3 brothers and a ton of nieces and nephews, this is them. So yeah, we talk about our holiday, and Sandy comes up with a good plan to give us something fun to do. And it's a good chit chat. So I hope you enjoy. I love sharing my friends with everybody. I hope you enjoy my friends too. If you haven't bought your mechanic shoes, hello. Who's that on the inside? Is that me? Oh, look at all the hair. That's pretty gross. You can tell that I wear them constantly. I love these dang shoes. They're at freewaters.com. There's a link at wifeotp.com to get some free waters. Mechanics, I live in them. So if you have a lady in your life, or you yourself need some new house shoes, what a great Christmas gift or Hanukkah gift. So check them out, freewaters.com. And what else? Anything else going on? No, I don't think so. Thanks for coming back for episode 150. How exciting. And
149.
149, almost 150. So enjoy 149, and we'll see you next week. Thank you. Okay. Hi, guys.
Morning.
How is everybody?
Okay.
So Lynn's in her garage.
I'm in my garage because Sydney's in my office, Carter's in my living room, Eric's in the back house, Carter's in French, so I can't be in the living room because he's talking.
Hey, stop. No. Sorry.
That's okay.
This may be very, very distracted podcast.
Yeah, the last one had a lot of dog bark, so we might have to either start over right now, or if she does it again, then we got to put her in the house.
She's psychotic. And I think the problem with Izzy is during COVID, I've been home all day, every day. So she just cannot tolerate being in a different room than me. She'll scratch and tear up the door to get to where I am. So I find that if I leave the door open, at some point she either falls asleep or she goes out and is cool. But if I deny her access to me, she is really psycho. The other dog doesn't care so much. He's currently on the treadmill. I don't know what he's doing exactly. But, well, I just wanted to see how everybody was doing. And, we usually have a lot of stuff going on over the holidays, our 4 families. And this year, clearly, it's very different, right?
Yeah. It was hard. It has been very difficult on my family not to see everyone.
Yeah, mine too. We usually have a leftover luncheon on the day after Thanksgiving that we obviously didn't get to do. And at that leftover luncheon, our kids draw names and exchange gifts, right? And we had to do that on a Zoom call, and it kind of was lame. Did anybody like the Zoom call we did?
It was so bad.
My computer laptop keyboard is still sticky from my husband's drink.
Oh, that's right. He spilled his drink.
Oh, yes.
On the laptop. And we did read Bert's script. That was the only fun part. It was pretty fun.
What's that about? Why is he doing porn now?
That is for the live Two Bears, One Cave. I think that he and Tom each wrote a porn, and real porn producers are going to make their porn that they wrote, and then they're going to show it on the live stream event on New Year's Eve. They're not in the porn.
Wait, they're going to show it? They're actually going to film it and show it?
Yeah, it's part of the live stream
geez.
event on New Year's Eve. So not for the faint of heart, not for the conservative viewer, but at least Bert's not in the porn. I mean, at least
you are, though.
No, I'm not in the porn.
Yeah, you are.
Just your name, not your actual physical body.
No, but we think that maybe you three should play your parts in the porn.
Hard pass.
No, that's okay.
There's three women, and these three women did a table read, and it was really funny. It was Cathy. You were excellent. Cathy had a lot of lines.
I did have a lot of lines. There's way more talking than any porn I've ever seen. That's for sure.
Right? A lot of talking. Sandy had a lot of insertion.
I had one line.
You had one line. The rest of it was just about insertion. And then Lynn was the police officer, which was were you
Cathy,
the police officer?
You should think about changing careers.
Yeah, I
should. Maybe that's our future. MILF porn. Right?
God, no.
The mom next door porn.
No more.
So what are we going to do about this holiday? Is there anything that can be done? How can we usually have 12 days of Christmas. Do we have 12 days of lame Zoom parties?
No, that'll be even worse, honestly.
That would
be painful.
It would be super sad.
It was so sad. I don't know. Well, someone suggested that 12 hours of Christmas once this is all lifted, but when is this going to be lifted?
But isn't that just a Saturday night?
It's true.
It's just that's how it starts at noon and we go home at midnight. So.
No, I don't think we can do anything at this point. Did you guys hear the numbers yesterday?
No. Yeah. What were they?
The highest death in the U.S. thus far.
Oh, God.
3,500 people died.
Oh, my God.
It's one single day.
In one day.
And one day, in hospital, 100,000 people got admitted in a single day. That's a lot.
That's what the quarantine is for, is to slow down the hospital intake, right? Mm-hmm. So that people can get the care that they need. It's not about necessarily, it is about preventing cases, but really that's the urgent thing that needs to happen, is for it to just slow down so that healthcare is not overrun. Is that right?
They're already overrun. California is at 107% capacity.
Jesus.
So
where are the 7%?
They're waiting for a bed in the ICU. It's just, that's why they said encourage people to take the flu vaccine and be healthy. Don't be going to the hospital right now. Don't do stupid things.
Are all of you vaccinated for the flu?
Yep.
Yeah.
For the first time. I never do, but this year.
I never do it either. Yeah.
That sweater looks nice on you, Sandy.
Oh, thank you.
That looks good.
Was that the Verona one?
Yeah. It matches my background. I just noticed.
I'm sure you planned that.
Yeah, I did. And to match Coco here. Coco, look at.
Oh, Coco.
Oh, sweet girl.
I wish my dog would do that. Just lay down. My dog has learned how to lift his leg. That's super fun.
Oh, my God.
He just walked in here and pissed on Bert's golf bag. Thank God Bert has 4 golf bags. So maybe we can throw one out that's been pissed on.
He was doing you a favor. Indy still hasn't learned a year and a half. He hasn't learned how to lift his leg. I don't think he's going to.
Yeah, probably not at this point. Yes. No.
So what about for Secret Santa for the 4 families? We pick of each family, because the Secret Santa, we draw a family, and then the family has to cook a meal, either breakfast, lunch.
Wait, you're creating a new tradition?
I'm not sure we agreed to that.
This is the way to do it.
I'm open.
Then you have to drop off to the family without them knowing, and then we put $1,000 in each pot. If you can guess the $100.
Okay, I don't want Sandy cooking for my family. I'm just saying.
Why?
But only if I have you, though. Only if I have you. But you may think that Leanne cooked that meal. I'm not going to be a parent. See, you think that it's me. So you have to guess the family that cooked the meal for you.
I kind of like this plan. I could do this plan.
So, and then if you
I'm
don't
confused.
guess that, then you lose your $100. Then the $100 goes to the person who can figure out who did your Secret Santa. So you have to figure out time to.
But what if everybody guesses right? What if everybody goes, well, that's...
then you don't lose your money.
Then you get to keep your money?
Yeah, it's $100 per pop.
Wait,
I could do this thing.
but I'm just a little confused. So,
Me too, Lynn.
Okay, thank God. So we cook a meal. I cook a meal, and I have to drop it off at one of your houses. So I have to drop it off without you seeing, but I have to drop fresh food off in your house and let you know.
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to know when to go pick it up?
Well, we're always home, right?
Yeah, so you can see me.
But do you always go to your front door?
No, but
You just hang
Oh,
out.
wait. You have to dress in disguise
guys, yeah.
while delivering.
Ring the bell. Yeah. Ring the
You
bell.
must wear a full head mask.
I mean, we're all wearing masks anyway, so we can wear a suit.
Yes, because you and I are very easily confused.
Well, you don't send yourself, you send somebody else, your family, like a Steven.
Because you
dressed in
won't
a suit.
recognize anyone in my family.
No, you
send Lenore.
You put a whole outfit. You just cover yourself.
You send
Ring the
Lenore
bell.
dressed as a ghost, but the rope sandals peeking out from under the sheet.
And the
might
fact that
be
she's
a
4
giveaway.
feet tall will never give it away.
And then Sandy, you send Laylee, who's also 4 feet tall.
Well, you guys have to figure that out. I can't figure that out for you. You guys have to figure it out. So you kind of have to figure it out.
I actually love this idea. I think it's fantastic. I'm in.
Yeah, then you wouldn't know. I'm not gonna. I might cook chicken fried steak for you guys, and then you guys would think that is Leanne Kreischer.
Unlike
Mr. Kreischer.
Well, the best thing at my Christmas Eve is the fried rice. So you should stick to that. Stick to the fried rice.
Everybody would know that's me from us.
I don't know. Georgia makes pretty good fried rice.
Yeah, well, I'm saying we can mess it up.
I like it. What do you think, ladies? Are you in?
Well, so when do we drop it off? I'm just confused with the rules.
We can make up the rules as we go.
I know.
Within
You've been
like
doing
5 days.
How about we drop it
Clearly.
off December 18th? That's a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
That's before Christmas. Lynn, you don't look super.
No, it's the last day of Hanukkah, but
Oh, sorry. Non-Jewish person. Did not know it was Hanukkah. So what happens on the last day of Hanukkah? Do you do something special?
well, not this year. I mean, that's the other problem. So Hanukkah starts December 10th, ends the 18th. But you can't get together with any other households goes to what, the 21st or something?
Yeah, I think so. 21st.
So usually we'd have like a Hanukkah party, and we would probably have it like on the 18th or whatever. But so I don't really know.
Is Hanukkah free holiday? I don't know. How about the 19th? That's the day after the last day of Hanukkah.
I don't.
You could just you could drop off your leftovers from your Hanukkah. Just make 2 Hanukkah meals and package one up to be delivered.
Then it's either Cathy or me.
Right. If there's latkes involved, then there's only 2 of us that are making it. So.
I like latkes. Maybe I'll make.
I
latkes.
can make latkes too.
Yes. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we all make a Hanukkah meal and drop it off. And there 50% of us will be ahead of the game. The other 50% will have to do some research. I mean, my husband makes a good brisket.
So do we all drop off the meal on the same day?
I think so. I love this idea, Sandy.
See? You just make it up. Yeah.
Making our holiday something special.
And the key is not to get caught.
Not to get caught. So you have to be sneaky.
Sneaky, yes.
I like that. Sneaky Santa.
Mm-hmm. So
I think we should do it. I'm in. I'm in.
And then
Okay,
we can
so-
have a theme or whatever, or like a dinner or breakfast or lunch, whatever you guys want to do. We can make it up. We can make our own rules up.
Well, yeah, it's our game.
But the thing, so if we are doing like, we have to decide like on the actual meal, like, are we doing breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Because then we're all going to be running around at the same time to drop off dinner. Like, or so I think we need to pick what meal it is, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So we have an idea. So I know going out my front door or something that I may.
Okay, how about this? We put like, okay, hey, slip. I will put down, I want dinner. Put in the hat.
Oh, so
you're requesting food now?
Ah.
This is what it's all about, making her life easier.
Yeah, or the Frompkins. You might
And
want
also
lunch.
provide 2 lunches for my daughters.
And for the future, yes, every day. No, I don't know.
I kind of think it's funny if we all make a Hanukkah dinner.
I think we all need to make, like, I'll make dinner, I'll make lunch, or I'll make breakfast. Like, we have to make the same.
But then we know who's who our Secret Santa is.
No,
Secret maker.
No, I have to bring whoever I pick, I bring them dinner.
Right.
Versus I choose if I'm going to bring breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Right.
Right. And then we could actually do dinner on Zoom.
On Zoom, we could do it together.
Right. We all eat dinner at the same time. Maybe we don't have to like make it a secret though. Because that part is where it gets complicated. If we're all delivering dinner at 8 p.m. secretly, it's not really going to work.
I don't know. I like the secret. I like the sneaky.
I like the sneaky.
The sneaky makes it
What
fun.
about if we do this? What if we do like a secret dessert?
A secret dessert?
Like I could make cookies ahead of time and drop it off. So at dinner time, you guys pick out, you open your bag of whatever the dessert is that whoever got you is.
Lynn is fucking my program up because she knows that I don't make dessert.
Because
I just know it won't have creamed butter.
You know that I cannot make dessert.
But you're fucking her up too because she's trying to get a meal. But what's really not working is she still has to cook a meal to be delivered. So really getting a free meal is not free because you also have to cook a meal for someone else.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think I have to.
So you can request like Lynn, like the like Gruzins. If you pick the Gruzins, you get dessert. They want dessert.
I don't mind that actually. I don't mind that. Like if you put you put it under your hat, like Kreischer's, you want breakfast, and then you throw it in. By the way, we eat breakfast for dinner, so
right.
Clearly, we've been doing that for years. But I don't know. I like this game.
I think we should just all make dinner.
Just keep
Let's all make dinner. Okay.
I'll make dinner. Okay. So how the hell do we draw? Because one person, we need an outside party.
No, or can't you just do the randomizer? Oh no.
What's a randomizer?
Yeah, the Elfster.
It's like Elfster, right?
Yeah, Elfster, yeah. Elfster, you all have to log into Elfster and then you put everybody's name in and Elfster assigns.
Right, but we have no siblings, so it'll work.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
You can do Elfster. All right, let's do that. What day? The 19th, since that's the day after?
I mean, let me look at my calendar. Oh, wait, I'm free every fucking day. I'm fucking free.
Well, you weren't free today. You were going to do work while podcasting. I don't even know how you do that.
Not work. It's just, the fucking daily, like, lunch lady crap.
Oh, were you postmating something?
No, the lunch lady. I'm like their lunch lady.
Yeah.
I make 3 meals a day.
Yes, I do too.
So
Except I do like I did before because our kids are going over to the podcast studio. I make breakfast and lunch in the morning and send lunch with them. And it's kind of awesome. I make both breakfast and lunch at the same time. And they just heat up what I made. And that way I'm only actually cooking twice a day. Make sense?
Yeah,
Just
I do
like
it 4 times.
Well, you may have a problem. That's
my kids, their lunch is too different. It's 11:05 and 11:40.
So you cook.
I have to.
So they eat fresh. My kids eat just like they're going to school. They open their lunchbox. The only difference is they have a microwave so they can heat it up. I must be a mean mama. I'm not.
I'm even worse. Like, I don't even make my kids lunch. They make it themselves. They've got a whole kitchen. What do they need me for?
Yeah, mine did too before they went over to the ADU. They can't cook food over there. They can just microwave.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were cooking their own lunch too. I'm not saying it was super healthy, but they did.
Maybe not completely balanced, but that's okay. Mine are doing okay.
Depends on who's cooking. If George is cooking, it's pretty good. If Isla's cooking, it's no bueno. It's like an Oreo sandwich. Oreo sandwich with an A&W root beer. You're like, no, you can't have that. You have to come up with some protein and some greens. Anyway, I like this plan, Sandy. Good job. Good job with everybody gets a dinner. Sneaky.
Something.
Sneaky. I know. You and Bert are good at these things. These tentpole ideas that you guys come up with that we all seem to be roped into doing, like reading a porn script on a Zoom call.
So do we agree it's on the 19th?
I don't know. Every day is fine.
Oh, I can do any day too, but I was just thinking something close to the holidays. But I can do the 12th. But you're
in.
Oh
wait, I have an ornament exchange party that I usually go to the
I know.
That's canceled, right?
Yeah.
What else is canceled? Let's see.
Christmas Eve.
Ornament exchange.
That's canceled.
Christmas Eve.
Scarf party. Don't we go to a scarf exchange party usually?
Yeah.
Scarf stealing party, dead.
Donut party
exchange, our donut party at the Fromkins. Our Girl Scouts always have a cookie exchange. Stinks.
Kylie's birthday, our annual Christmas party, that's canceled.
Yep.
So, the whole month is December is canceled.
It's just the whole month. Cancel the whole month.
Oh, cancel the whole fucking year.
Pretty much.
Georgia got Kylie's name just to blow the secret.
And
great. I
knew. She's like, the good thing is I have a Google Doc with everything Kylie wants. So this is going to be super simple.
Oh my gosh. She did not send that fucking document over.
She sent a Google Doc I think just in case one of the girls had her name.
No way.
Oh my God.
They were texting last night about what they wanted, right? They were on the camper group chat texting about what they were requesting.
I didn't know that.
It was interesting. So because, all right, well, obviously, Lynn, Max has Carter, and Carter requested candles and candy. I was like, what does that mean?
Fuck if I know.
I'm like, he wants candles? What am I supposed to do with that information? But that was his request.
That's funny. And Isla has Max, and she goes, I have Max for the third year in a row.
I know.
For the third year in a row. And I was like, okay, well, then you're really good at buying gifts for Max.
Yeah, right.
I know. When I texted her, she's like, I've had them for years. I'm like, I'm sorry. It's just what I drew. I'm so.
At this point, you're going to have everyone already.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So anybody listening who doesn't understand, these 4 families are the campers. These 4 families, we've been hanging out together, having these traditions for how many years now? I mean,
a long time.
The kids were so small that Bert's uncle would call and pretend to be Santa Claus. Do you remember that year?
Yeah.
When Uncle Pete called and pretended to be Santa Claus and Max pulled Stephen outside on the porch? Max called Stephen outside on the porch. He's like, you have to level with me. Is Santa Claus real? I need to know right now. Is he real? Because you're Jewish. So you it's like,
yeah,
oh
that was
God.
Yes. And Uncle Pete may have had a few beverages. So
maybe. At one year he fell asleep on the phone call or fell asleep on the phone call with the kids. But they've had this tradition forever, and it just stinks that we can't do it again. But
wait, so how are we going how are the kids going to exchange the gifts? How are they going to drop it off?
Secret gift drop off. right? Secret tippy toe.
When you drop off your food, you drop off the gifts.
You could do that, and then we could have dinner together. I mean, what are we going to do Christmas Eve? That's the thing. I don't even know if I'm going to cook that same meal because I'll be with my in-laws and they never eat that meal. Or my mother and father-in-law.
I can send some fried rice over.
That's perfect.
I was going to make the breakfast casserole and drop it off at your guys' houses.
Oh, that's really sweet. I could do that.
Her, though.
What?
Only if you pick the name.
I was going to do that on Christmas Eve.
Oh, Christmas Eve. I could do that. I could make chicken fried steak and gravy and biscuits and drop it off. You can make your own scrambled eggs. I don't know if you're interested.
Yeah, I will.
My house is interested.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll do that. Then I'll do that on Christmas Eve. That'll make me feel better. That'll make me feel like we had some, and I won't be cooking for 50 people.
But that's a lot of work for you, though, to just cook for our families. If your family doesn't eat it,
well, my family eats it.
I know your 4 do.
My 4 do, but it's actually not that much more trouble to make it for 16 than it is for 4 because I already have all the stuff, right? I'd rather make it for 16 than 4 because then that makes more sense to me. So I'll do that. I'll make chicken fried steak and gravy and biscuits and drop it off. And then Lynn, you can make the breakfast casserole and drop it off. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll sort of have Christmas Eve, sort of. And then do we drop off their Secret Santa gifts on Christmas Eve?
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
And we can Zoom on Christmas Eve and open presents. That'd be fun.
But are you going to be with your in-laws?
I have no idea what's happening. I'm sure we will be, but they're here anyway when we do that. So we'll just have to carve out some time. Listen, you guys are my family. So every family has 2 families, the husband's family and the wife's family. This is my family. So I feel like I have the right to say, hey, we need to carve out this time for me to spend this with my family since my dad is in Georgia and his Christmas Eve is always really busy too. And we always talk to my dad, but I spend my Christmas Eve with you guys. Plus 25 or 30 other people. But this year, I mean, you're the most important ones to me anyway. So I'd much rather us continue this tradition and we'll make salmon for my in-laws. And I won't have to do that anyway because I don't know how to cook salmon.
Wait, so you're not cooking for them?
Well, I think Annie will probably eat chicken fried steak. I don't know if Cathy likes it. I don't know. I'm so busy that night. I don't pay attention, but I know Al doesn't eat that. And I'm pretty sure Gigi doesn't either, which is fine. They don't have to eat, deep Southern food. That's fine. I get it. It's not for everybody.
And the place that I usually order from for the Chinese food, the fried rice, they closed down.
Did they really?
Seriously?
Wait, did they really?
So I can't. Yeah, the Chinese deli.
Permanently?
Yeah.
Oh, so sad.
Oh, that place was so good.
I know.
They've been there forever. Oh, I didn't know that.
Really sad.
So no fried rice.
You have to make it.
Okay.
Notice you conveniently didn't hear that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you have to make it then. I guess you got to make it from scratch.
I can make fried rice, but that's a lot of work though for like a platter like that. But this weekend I'm cooking for 30 people.
Wait, who are the 30 people?
It's the Alexandria house that Kylie volunteered.
Oh.
And we're supposed to cook a meal and then I thought it would be for a family. And she said, Mom, it's for 30 people.
Wow.
So, but I figured out what we're going to make. We're going to make a spinach, like baked ziti. And then I'm going to buy some chicken from Costco, like roasted chicken, like 5 of them, 5 or 6. What do you guys think for 30 people?
30 people. If you have 6, 5 people will eat off 1. That's kind of a lot. I think a chicken feeds 4. Is that right or no?
Yeah, but it depends. If you're putting it in something with something else, you can stretch it a little bit further.
Yeah, and they said that it has to have some vegetarian options. So that's why I'm doing a ziti with vegetables, and then Caesar salad. A big
so they
Caesar
can put
salad.
the chicken in the Caesar, or
Exactly.
they can put it in the pasta, or they can have it without.
Mm-hmm. So, so that's what we'll be doing this weekend.
That's very nice, though. That's really nice.
And or we can just not cook and support a local restaurant and order from there as well. But I think part of their service hours is that we have to cook.
So
we have to shop for it and then cook and plan it and drop it off. So that should be about 6 hours of service hours there.
That's great, though. That's really good that you can find a way to do that.
I was going to make a fried rice for that. And I mean, I may still do that, but I would have to cook like 3 batches of fried rice.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But I can still do it. Once you get going with it, I'll ask the girls what they wanted to do.
Okay.
Because now my place is closed down. I was going to order platters from them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's really a shame that they closed. That's really too bad.
Yeah, because the fried rice part is a lot of labor. It's a lot of chopping.
Yeah.
The cooking part is easy.
Yeah.
So anyway.
I know. Georgia always looks to see if I have chopped onions already in the fridge. And then she go, you know what? I think I'm going to make fried rice. You've got leftover rice. You got onions already chopped. I'm going to do it. She makes it all the time. Sandy, thank you for teaching her how to make it. She loves it. She loves making fried rice, and she and Isla eat. And I'm like, could you throw some chicken in there? A little protein.
Yeah. Well, the egg is protein.
Yeah, it's a little bit, but. Well, I like that plan. We make our Christmas Eve dinner and drop off their secret Santas, and we can all open it together. Yeah, that'll be fun.
All right. So should we just make it on Christmas Eve, our secret family meal?
No, because Leanne's going to do the chicken fried steak. I'm doing the breakfast casserole.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
This way we at least get 2 days out of the 12 days of Christmas.
That's right, Cathy. I like your thinking. I wonder.
It's almost 12.
Right. So then do we do the secret meal, because if we do it the 19th, it's like 5 days later we do it again.
Yeah.
Do we do it the weekend before? It's in the middle of Hanukkah though, like the 12th.
It's fine with me.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, I don't care.
Do you have any plans on the 12th, Sandy?
Let me look.
Check your calendar.
Yeah, I'm free.
Phew, I was worried. It's like close.
So let's do closer to Christmas.
Do you rather do the 19th and then drop off on?
Yeah, I mean it doesn't matter.
Christmas Eve. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because the 12 is kind of early.
I'm trying to make this holiday last because usually this coming weekend would be our shopping party at Verona, which we've already done. The following weekend is usually my ornament exchange and Sam's scarf stealing party, and then the next weekend is right before Christmas. We usually have something every weekend, so I was trying to spread it out. But if you'd rather it be closer to Christmas, I don't really care. I'll do it both weekends if you'd like. To have something to do. I sent you guys a link to that Wonder LA link.
Oh, I saw. Yeah,
I had seen that. Yeah.
Somebody, Rachel Bernstein, just texted me that last night, and she said it was really, really fun. So it's like a drive-through festival of lights in Topanga Canyon. You pay for your car, and you go through the thing with as many people as fit in your car. I'm, looking for something to do that's holiday related. That's COVID safe. That's something we could do. Caravan through the Festival of Lights.
Yeah, they are doing something at Dodger Stadium too.
Are they really?
Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah,
we do both.
We did one for Halloween. We did. We went through. It was Stranger Things.
Ah.
So we did that, and it was. I mean, it was at least something to do for Halloween, because usually Halloween in our neighborhood is this huge. We always. The kids are, and it was so looking forward to it because it was on a weekend, and then we didn't have school to contend with or anything. And we're like, we have to do something for Halloween. So we ended up doing the Stranger Things, and it was good for what it was, but it wasn't, it was It was fine. It was fun, but it just kind of sucked that was like the only thing that we could.
That was not the only thing we did.
No, I didn't mean that. I meant like it was like the only thing that was really available out there that was kind of Halloweenish, that wasn't maybe too scary or whatever.
Yes. I thought we did a great job Halloween. So our four families had a Halloween party that was outside. I don't know if it was super socially distanced, but we weren't locked down at the time. And each family was in charge of a game. And they brought all the stuff for the game and ran the game. So my family, what's that?
And prizes.
And prizes. My family did a cakewalk. So each family provided a cake. And both my girls won a cake. And both your girls won a cake, Sandy, right? So
Yeah.
Your two families didn't get a cake, which was crazy. And then what did you guys do, Cathy? I don't remember. You weren't there.
The giant wrapped up prize thing with like the dice. There was like a ton of prizes wrapped up in saran wrap, and you had to unwrap as much as you could until the person next to you rolled a double or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
They
what
loved it. They loved it.
They did. It was a fun game.
Yeah.
It was really stressful. The kids were getting really stressed.
Okay, that was not the purpose.
It was fun, exciting stress, though.
Yeah.
It was like positive stress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were getting
Who got the $20.
I think Lou did. That's what I heard.
Really?
I don't remember.
I think so.
I don't remember.
It was really fun. And then Lynn had a relay race, which was hysterical because Eric Grusin might be competitive. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, I had seen that somewhere. It was like a rubber chicken relay race. And my father-in-law, they go travel a lot. And then he brought back from Italy, this rubber chicken that like just it honks. It's so annoying. And I saw that and I was like,
it's so fucking annoying. I had that chicken in my house for like 2 weeks. Oh, that was so annoying. I threw it out, by the way.
And so they made them do the pool noodles, and they had to like do pool noodles and run back and forth. And they were very upset that at first I was like, you could hold it however you want. It's like your relay, you can, like a baton, you could hold it however you want. And that did not fly with the other team.
No, the losing team was not happy. And then when we had made adjustments, they still lost. So it really had nothing to do with how you hold the pool noodle, but it was fun.
I know.
And then Sandy, what was your?
Oh, you guys, you don't remember?
No, we don't
remember. I want you to tell me what it was. It was not for the faint of heart. What was it?
Well, the girls want me to, we had to come up with a game. So all the stuff that I came up with, they're like, it's so boring, Mom. All your stuff is so boring. So Tom came up with Fear Factor, trick or treat.
Yeah, trick or treat, all right.
Both were losing. Both were losing positions. Trick or treat were both could be losing positions.
No, but someone got $20. A lot of people got $20. That was a treat. And then, but Lynn and did Eric eat that too?
Yeah.
Lynn, what did you eat? What did you eat? A stomach?
We can't hear you, Lynn. I can't hear you.
Oh.
All right. Sorry. I have to go. I'm lunch lady, so I have to go turn on the oven. I had cow stomach, I think is what I had.
It's not cow. It's pig.
No, you and I ate pig uterus, and Lou and Eric ate a stomach.
Yeah.
No, Lou and I ate the same thing.
Oh, it's pig stomach.
And I ate the uterus.
Uterus, yeah.
And Eric ate the uterus. And it was disgusting. For the record, it was disgusting. And we were the only 4 people, like 3 of the whitest people at this table who would never eat any kind of innard of anything. It was awful.
You missed it, Cathy.
Thank God I missed it. I'm not sure I could have put any of that down.
Pig uterus is very chewy.
Okay.
But you
like sit on a rubber hose.
You didn't see half of the stuff that he had in his box.
Well, what else was in his box?
Was pork blood.
Oh, pork blood? What were you going to do with
drink
that?
Blood?
Huh?
Were you going to drink it like a shooter? Like
No, it's sort of like it's like a tofu. It's
Oh my God, it's
consistency. It's
congealed?
like yes, congealed.
I'll take
Oh my
the
God.
uterus.
That's disgusting.
I'll take the uterus.
Yeah. There was there was chicken feet. I think there were.
I was expecting that. I was expecting chicken feet.
I thought chicken feet would be first thing out of the box.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. There's also pig ears.
Oh my God. But were the pig ears cooked or were they?
It's cooked. It's marinated in soy sauce too.
Okay, I've had that before.
Yeah.
Not so
Mhm.
bad.
No, it's not. It's just crunchy.
Yeah, I've had it before. I've had it in the
Mhm.
South.
Mm-hmm. What other stuff was there? Well, then he also wanted to do, but I have to kind of stop that. He said, we ran it by Leanne, and she's like, that's a hard no. She said, what if we put, I'm going to go get some crickets, and we put the person who picks the card that's a trick has to put this box over the head, and I'll put a bunch of crickets for 30 seconds in there.
Could you imagine?
And then there's
No.
another one with a little mouse. He said, I'm going to go get a mouse in the pet store and do that as well. And then I'm like, I'm not playing that game. If you're doing that, I'm not playing that game.
No.
I can eat all that crap, but I can't do that.
I was like, are you trying to cause real trauma? Because Isla Kreischer, if you put her head in the box and fill that box full of crickets, will never recover. She will never. Could you imagine? I was like, no, Tom. Wait, that's too far.
It's just too far.
Pig uterus, okay. Pig blood, okay. I mean, he didn't tell me about the pig blood, but could you imagine if your head was in a box and a mouse?
Oh God, no.
It could bite you, you know? It would just be super scared.
Yeah. Yeah. When I canceled that 2 items, he was like, nah, I'm not doing it anymore. This is not fun for me.
Oh, it's not fun for him.
Well,
But he ran the whole game. He had a
the
blast.
best part was going to the pet store. He wanted to go to the pet store and get all that stuff.
What is he going to do with those pets afterwards?
Let
Let
him
it go.
So now I have 1 million crickets and a mouse in my yard.
Yes.
Right? That's a good plan, Tom. Well, he had a great time doing Fear Factor. He ran the whole game.
Yeah.
So he had a good time doing that. That was an acceptable substitute to a mouse.
So we can do the same for Christmas.
You want to do the Fear Factor Christmas?
Christmas edition.
So a box just shows up at your house and you get picked trick or treat, and one side's a trick.
Well, what do you guys want for your meal?
I'll pass on the congealed pig blood. Just saying. I may pass
God.
on that. Chicken feet I can do, pig ears. The uterus was a bit dicey. I'm sure stomach was pretty similar.
Yeah.
The uterus was very chewy. It was like chewing a rubber hose. It was hard to get.
That's exactly what it was. Yeah,
It's like chewing a rubber hose. Yeah. And you're like, dang, 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 dang,
Oh
dang.
my goodness.
Get it chewed up so I can get it down. It was pretty bad.
I told him that to offer people like some hot sauce or something to dip it with.
Some ranch. We're white people here. Ranch. Little ranch.
Yeah, ketchup.
Ketchup.
Some cocktail sauce.
Didn't you try yours with a cracker?
Yeah, was a bad plan. That was a
That was
bad
bad.
plan because the cracker just made everything dry. And so I couldn't get enough saliva to break down the uterus. So I'm just like, I just kept chewing it. It was like the chew that would never end. It was literally like eating a rubber hose. I just kept chewing and it wasn't breaking down. And I had no saliva. You're right, because I had a cracker. So note
Next
to
time,
self.
just swallow it. Just
Yeah, right.
swallow
Whole.
it. Yeah.
I saw it whole. Note to the people listening: don't eat a pig uterus with a cracker. Just eat the uterus. Straight uterus.
Kathy, if you feel like you left out, like you missed Halloween, I can send some stuff over.
Please, when you deliver my dinner, can you please leave me some pig uterus? I would love that.
She'll give you a little mini sampler of the Fear Factor box. How about that?
Fantastic.
What other crazy things has this group done? We have done so many things. Let's see. Bert shot a promo video on roller skates in a Speedo, and every single one of our kids were behind him in the street in Sandy's neighborhood.
Yeah, I didn't come out of my house for like months after that because I didn't want to be. I just moved there, right? And all my neighbors are like looking. And I'm like, yeah. I remember Tom turning to me and said, "Yep, there goes our neighborhood."
So one year, what year was it? Sandy, you were living on the Hesby house where we had that scavenger hunt in the park. That was a long time.
That was a long.
That was New Year's Eve.
That was Easter.
No, it was New Year's.
It was New Year's Eve. Yeah, you're right.
It was New Year's Eve. Yeah.
And I think Bert cooked a ham, and I'll never forget. He burned the ham because you guys had that ham for like a year.
Yes.
Yes. He finally cooked it.
That's right.
And in my house, and then the pan like burned to like.
And you threw it out.
Threw it out. Yeah.
And I bought you a new pan, and you had already bought yourself a new pan.
Yes, that's why. Yes.
And you were like,
So
thanks, but I just bought one of these. I was like, well, shit. It was my fault it wasn't my fault. It was Bert's fault. That's right. I forgot it was that day. You used to have a New Year's Eve party every year, Sandy, right? Really big New Year's Eve party.
Yeah, that's right.
You did. And where Tom, you guys would cook this amazing food. And that one year we had this scavenger hunt where all the kids went to the park and found stuff. That was pretty fun. We did a scavenger hunt on Easter too, right? Was it Easter this year at your house, Sandy?
No.
Yeah, we did.
No. Mm-mm. Easter, we all were hunkered down like now. Remember?
What was that then? You know what I'm talking about?
4th of July.
That's right. 4th of July. We had a scavenger hunt.
Right.
And we had like egg toss.
Yeah.
And
water balloons.
And
watermelon eating
contest.
All COVID safe, by the way.
All COVID safe, yes.
And pin the tail on, or pin the something on Bert.
That's right. I don't remember what it was, but we pinned something on Bert.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun. I think we're doing a pretty good job keeping the kids entertained. Those things are pretty awesome. So Christmas, fear factor.
No fear factor.
No fear factor.
Just Christmas. Breakfast for dinner. Keeping it tame. What other crazy fun things have we done? This group's done a lot together. We've been camping a bunch. Oh my God, the sledding. Oh, God.
Yeah. Were we in Big Bear?
Yeah.
So we went to Big Bear one year, the 4 families, and there was the back of the house was against like a forest, right? And the mountain. And we went up to this one hill and went sledding, and that was the most ridiculous
with like
thing.
an inch of snow. There was like barely any snow.
We can
left.
show that video. Next time we have Halston, we'll rig that video up.
It's on YouTube.
Julianne, you film.
Slide one of those Johnnies up here.
Wait, this isn't bad. Oh, God.
It's not a bad idea, Cathy.
Oh, this is not the one.
He's going to come right here. He's going to come right through here.
Bye. Just grab my hand.
Has nobody been sledding before?
Apparently not. Even I from Georgia have done this many times, and this is a bad idea.
This is a bad idea.
This is a horrible place.
I grew up in the sunset.
You are from Florida. You don't know shit about sledding.
Yeah, go higher, Eric.
Please, this is too high. You're going to get so much speed, you're going to jump right here. He's going to hurt himself. No joke.
Okay, Eric, let's do it. On the safety. I got you.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. Oh, shit.
Jesus, did you break a tooth?
Well, you have no idea how much trouble I got in for that.
I love the reason.
With the sound on, you can hear Leanne saying, "Oh, geez, I hurt her."
Anything hurt?
Oh, that's Carter.
Okay.
Carter.
No, Carter.
Carter got in so much trouble.
He did.
Marched home for that, didn't he?
He was in a shitload of trouble for that.
Well, here's the redemption.
This is the, yeah.
I cried.
I almost. Oh, look! Please. Oh.
My pants, by the way. I was laughing so hard.
How funny was that?
God.
Eric should just not go sledding ever.
He hasn't since then.
Thank God. Wait.
No.
Do you hear that?
Cardio actually burns calories. Usually,
Yes.
Is that me?
that are then replaced.
Yes.
Probably.
Sorry. Okay, sorry. Cardio burns fat. But does sledding burn fat? That's the question. I don't know. That was so funny. I was convinced they were going to be dead. Carter was going so fast. Do you remember how fast I thought he was going to get hurt if they hadn't stopped him?
Oh, I was sure he was going to get hurt, and I'm sure he was going to hurt someone else, like running for everyone, because Steven and Bert tried to grab him. I was like, he's going to hurt. That's why he was in a lot of trouble.
He did get in trouble. He got marched home for that.
Oh my God, that was really funny.
That was really fun. That was a fun trip.
That was Big Bear?
That was Big Bear. Yep. And then remember when the next year we went to Mammoth for Memorial Day? We were driving those ATVs and let our kids drive.
Oh, yeah.
Carter and Max running into each other.
No, that wasn't the next year. That was like
A few
later.
years later, yeah.
For the next trip.
The next trip, yeah.
That's right.
Oh,
Sandy,
maybe, yeah.
Sandy went to London,
No, London
right
is
after
the name,
that. Right? Tom was already in London, Big Bear. And then you left for London.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And when you came back from London, we went to Mammoth.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And drove those ATVs and shot paint guns. And Tom dropped all our kids off at the bowling alley unattended. Bert and Eric were like, "You can't just leave them there unattended." And Tom's like, "Why not? Just let them do whatever." And I guess apparently there was some drama at the bowling alley. And Bert was like, "Thank God we were there." Tom was just going to leave them there all by themselves. And I'm like, my brain was going, they'll probably be fine all by themselves. But I think I was the only other person that thought they might have been okay.
Yeah, but like they're fine, but then you get them all together and maybe that wasn't such a great combination. I don't know.
Yes, that's true. Sometimes they don't. Yeah.
There's 50% that aren't.
It's that 50%, right?
It's the 50%. Yep. That was a fun trip, that trip to Mammoth. So that's where we started the tradition of going to the peak without the Gruzins, right?
In Mammoth?
So that whole time in Mammoth, Eric was like, "I've never been to the top of Mammoth. I would really love to go to the top of Mammoth." And we kept getting waylaid. We kept planning to go, and then something else would happen. We'd go ride ATVs, or we shoot paint guns, or we do something else, and never made it to the top. And so the Gruzins had to leave early that day, and the Hayslips and the Fromkins left early that day, right? And the Hayslips and the Kreishers went to the peak and took a picture and sent it to the Gruzins. And then we did that again, didn't we? It's not very nice, is it?
No.
Not very nice running gag.
That's the point, Leanne.
I know. But I don't know. I think we've had some good times. We're really lucky to have you heard my garbage truck now? That's super sexy. I'm going to close the door.
Well, unfortunately, no more trips for a little while.
I wish. Where are we going to go when this is all over? Should we all go to Hawaii?
We're supposed to go.
Oh, yeah. Are you still going?
I don't know.
That's right. You're supposed to go when? Right after Christmas?
January 3rd, yeah. Yeah.
Aish. Don't cancel it yet, though.
No, don't cancel it yet. You never know.
Well, we haven't canceled anything. Eric really wants to go. He's because we canceled a lot of our other trips, and he's like, I just need something to look forward to. And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm not going to go, but I mean, it makes him feel better right now. So,
Well, they shortened the quarantine time instead of 14 days coming back. So if you're negative, you only have to quarantine for 7 days, I think.
where am I going to go anyways?
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
So
Nobody's going anywhere.
yeah.
Anyways, maybe we should plan a trip for Memorial Day. Where could we
That's
go?
being optimistic still, I think. They said that by fall, I know this is really depressing, fall 2021, that's when you can gather in groups. That's a year from now.
I think that's probably accurate. I think that our kids are not going to school this year. I think they'll go to school in the fall.
I think you're right. And that sucks.
It really does suck. The best thing we did was make our kids go over to the podcast studio to go to school. It has completely changed Isla Kreischer. Even though she's not in any kind of social group, just the change of environment and being in the same room with her sister has made a huge difference. I wish other people had resources to do that because, especially for a kid like Isla, her bedroom is where she sleeps and has fun. It's not where she learns. That was really hard for her to shift into that mindset. It's made a huge difference.
But it's also hard to spend, 20 hours in that room.
Yeah.
All day. I mean, if they're sleeping and going to school in there and that's where they chill out, like it's too much in one space.
I agree.
It's
really hard.
Yeah.
And Cathy and Lynn, and Sandy, all your husbands are working at home. Sandy has a bigger space, so you guys can spread out a little bit. And Tom likes to work in his car. So, so he has his own office, his mobile office. Mm-hmm. But how has it been for you guys to have everybody home all day, Cathy and Lynn?
It sucks. I mean, I got home yesterday. So my grandmother passed away.
I know.
And so and my family needed some help dealing with the arrangements and stuff. So I flew up on Tuesday and took care of that. Like the funeral was really just my dad, my aunt, and my dad's wife. And I was like, I'm staying in a hotel. Like I followed all the safety protocols. And my dad's like, oh, just stay here. It's really, really crazy. And I was like, look, I have not been alone for 9 months.
Right.
I had someone, everyone's home all the time, every day. I was like, I want to stay in a hotel by myself. And it was nice because everyone's here. Like when I went in there to cook the lunch, Sydney texted me and said, could you please be quiet?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. And so I don't have any space because she took over my office. Carter's in the living room because I didn't want the kids to do school in their bedroom because I wanted them to still have their bedroom space, their private space without school. So, and plus Carter, I have to kind of keep an eye on him. Just, hey, come on, pay attention type thing. And Eric's in the back house. So I'm like, I have nowhere.
You have the garage.
Well, I just cleaned it out last week so that I could have some type of, because we have our old dining table in there. So I like have a space to spread out.
That's great.
It's just, and thankfully we have a backyard. Like for people who don't, I feel really bad because it's just so much togetherness. I'm thankful for our backyard.
That's so interesting. You say so much togetherness. I was listening to NPR this morning and they were interviewing two therapists about dating in COVID. And like one of the therapists has been studying Match.com dating since the pandemic happened. And I guess the thing people miss, single people who are not in a relationship, miss most is like physical touch. No one's touched them for months and months, not even like a friend to hug them or, pat their back. I was like, that's really fascinating. But what one of them said was, we're not meant to be together all the time. We are hunter-gatherers. And at some point in the routine of our biological makeup, you're supposed to leave the group of people that you're with and either interact with another group of people or be alone. That is actually biologically how we're made to function, and how unhealthy it is that there are no opportunities to leave your core group and go out and function with either another person or group of people or just alone. And that seems to be so against nature that that's part of the reason people are having problems being with their families or whomever they live with for extended periods of time. I thought that was really interesting that she said that. I think that's right. We're just not meant to be together all the time. How is it at your house, Cathy, to have Stephen working at home? I notice you're in your bedroom, which he's usually in the bedroom, right?
Yes, it's very similar to what Lynn was talking about, that, Stephen has been home. So he's taken over the bedroom, which is where my desk is. Kids are each in their own bedrooms. So I'm stuck in the kitchen literally all day long. And I'm just sick of being in the kitchen from cooking, cleaning. And then that's where I live these days. Stephen had to go to the office today. So I'm like, yay! Because I get the same thing. Actually, if I do any sort of Zoom or whatever in the kitchen, I get the text like, Mom, you're too loud. You're talking too much or whatever. And I'm like, fucking A, I haven't talked to anybody in 2 weeks. Like, give me a break. And, and then the dog is barking and whatever. So it is hard to get any space. I was actually, this is so terrible, but I was like, oh my God, last night in bed, I was like, I can't wait for Stephen to leave. I can't wait to have a day. Like, there's just shit piled in my inbox on my desk of just receipts and shit that has to be filed that I can't get to because I can't actually get in my bedroom. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh, I just get so much accomplished. I'll feel good finally.
Wait, just today he's there?
Today and tomorrow he had to go in.
Oh, 2 days.
Yeah,
I know.
But this is the 4th day he's been in since April.
Wow.
So yeah, it's not much of a break. But what are you going to do? We're lucky enough where he still has a job. He still gets paid. He can work from home. So I really should shut up and not complain.
No, it's not about complaining, really. I think it's about expressing what's happening.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. That's just the reality. Our world was the opposite. We're not used to having Bert home ever, for days. And then he's home for months on end. It's a huge adjustment. It doesn't mean that I don't like that he's home. I actually really like having him home. And we've done so much better. I thought we would be fighting constantly because we're just not used to being together all the time. And every once in a while, I start feeling trapped. And I need to get out and just go to the grocery store or something. But I don't think that's specific to Bert. I think that's just not being able to freely do whatever you want to do. But it is hard to have somebody in your space all the time and have no break from it. Just no break where you just can go I'm just going to do my own thing. Bert had his last show of the year this past weekend. And I really consciously enjoyed the weekend, right? I consciously was I'm just going to really be quiet, not talk, because, when Bert's here, it's Leanne. Hey, Leanne, Leanne. Hey, Leanne, Leanne, Leanne. Hey, Leanne. I constantly hear my name. I was I'm just going to be quiet all weekend and enjoy the weekend. Oh, because it's not coming back till June. I'll be like you guys until June. So, but Tom is working all the time. So you probably don't see him much, do you? He's at home, but he's working.
Yeah. He comes in and out. He's on the phone all the time, 12 hours. And then he goes testing for a COVID test once or twice a week. And but he has to drive down to Manhattan Beach. So he's once a week, I have 2 or 3 hours. And then he has that meeting in the parking lot where everybody's in the car.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. After that. And then, he can go in the office, but he's I don't need to go right now. And then he just drives around. He tries to give us the space because I think it's been really just hard for, him. He needs to be always, he said, but even if he's on location, he likes to work out of his car anyway.
Right.
So he drives around and look. And the other day I was like, "Where did you go?" He's like, "Just drive down the street into a parking lot by the school." And I'm like, "Honey, don't get arrested because you're gonna get arrested like creeping out like schools. He said they're not open."
Right? No one's there. It doesn't matter.
No one's there. Yeah, he said, this is a change of scenery.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it. And so sometimes once a week, Kylie will move her school to downstairs, and we just kind of, give it a little change up.
Yeah, every once in a while, my kids will do a class outside or in the dining room or living room, like somewhere just to change it up a little bit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Be in a different space, right?
Yep. And then when I'm like, working out with the Zoom, Kylie will come in, "Shut up! You're so loud." I'm like breathing.
I know. My kids say that about me too here. When they were at school here, you have to tiptoe. And it's just, we have dogs that bark and the doorbell rings and the gardener's blowing the blower. And it's just really disruptive.
Distracting, yeah.
Yeah, it's really disruptive. I'm so glad we have that other space. Ever since that other space got finished about 3 weeks ago, I've been going there almost every day also. And that gives me a little break. Because if I'm here, I get so scattered because I'll do dishes and laundry at the same time I'm trying to write something and I just can't, it's so distracting. It's so scattered. It's been nice to have another space to go over. So our plan is to draw names via Elfster to drop off a Secret Santa dinner, right?
Mm-hmm. Instead of Secret Santa gift, I thought dinner would be good, right?
Oh, dinner's good. I think it's really good.
Yeah.
I would love that. And we're going to, I'm going to drop off chicken fried steak and gravy and biscuits on Christmas Eve. Lynn is dropping off her breakfast casserole on Christmas Eve. You guys can drop stuff off or don't. I don't care. You do whatever you're comfortable with. That's our plan. And our Secret Santa for our kids is going to go Christmas Eve, right?
Christmas Eve. So when we drop off. Okay.
Yeah. So
but when's dinner? When do we decide on the dinner?
19th.
The 19th? Okay.
19th is dinner. The 24th is the obvious drop off.
What time are we doing dinner on the 19th?
Well, that depends on who do you have.
Well, here's the thing. If we drop off,
we're doing a Zoom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Zoom together. I don't know. 8, 7, 6.
Look at my schedule, guys. Let me look at my schedule. Oh, I'm free every hour.
Right? Me too. I don't know what time. Here's a way we could keep it secret. No, can't do that. Never mind. That's stupid. I don't know. 6:30, 7. What time do you guys usually eat dinner?
6:30 or 7.
Yeah.
All right. So 6:30 on the 19th.
So yeah, let's drop off at 6:30. We Zoom at 7-ish. Does that work?
But we can't all drop off at 6:30.
No.
It's going to be tricky. There are some flaws in this plan, but
yeah, we'll drop off whenever because you're going to have to reheat everything.
Reheat anything, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything.
So drop off so that we can Zoom at 6:30.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah.
Got it.
I put it at 11 a.m.
Overachiever.
6:30. I don't like the update.
Wait,
I don't like the update either. It's kind of annoying to add stuff to your
should we run this by the guys? I mean,
no.
Would they have ran it by us?
What guy in this group is going to say no?
Yes, correct.
Tom Hayslip will probably. Oh, shoot.
What?
He will probably have some, note.
He always has notes.
Yeah. So can we just, should we have a theme or should we? I'm sure he will have notes.
He can text us.
We can amend it, but this is a rough plan.
Yes.
Have we ever done anything with Tom where he didn't have notes?
No,
not ever. Yeah. That's what he does for a living. He's a note giver. So I'm open to notes. I think it was a brilliant plan, Sandy. I love it. And, you know, it's so interesting in this group of people how the women are the reason that we hang out together, really, because the four of us became friends, you know, kind of one or two at a time. But now I feel like the men drive the group. Do you feel that way?
No.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, actually.
Like we used to be the drivers of the group. We used to be like, what are we doing this weekend? We got to throw the kids in the pool
I
at
see what you
somebody's
mean.
house.
Yeah.
Let's, you know, how are we getting our kids together this weekend? But now it's shifted and the people texting are Bert, Stephen, Eric, and Tom going, what are we doing this weekend? It's not us.
Right, because it's not about the kids anymore. Our kids, we don't need to provide entertainment. Our kids have their own because they're older. So now it's about the men needing entertainment.
Right. And the women, I love doing stuff, but I'm always late. They always text before I can even think about it. They've already got it underway, especially Mr. FOMO, who is now like the leader of the pack. Tom was always like, no, the phobie, sorry, fear of being included. The phobie guy is now like the lead. What are we partying tonight? And I'm like, what? Tom did a complete 180.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty funny.
I think he was a closet FOMO.
That's a good. I'm going to call him that. A closet FOMO.
A closeted FOMO. He's been outed now. He's outed himself because he keeps starting the text. Are we partying tonight? Are we partying tonight? Are we partying tonight? Everybody probably thinks it's Bert that drives the party.
Which is true.
Partly.
He's pretty high up there.
He's partly true. He's the president. Who's the vice president? Is it Lou? It was Sandy. Sandy won the election for vice president of the campers, but Tom contested, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
I contest that whole election. I'm just like,
you contest the whole election? All right. Well, thanks, ladies, for chatting with me today. I appreciate it. Yeah. I miss you guys. I miss hanging out in Sandy's kitchen or Cathy's backyard or Lynn's backyard. I miss hanging out with you guys.
This is not an acceptable substitute. I mean, I guess it has to be, but it's not the same. It's definitely not the same.
It's not the same. But what are we going to do?
Yeah, it's definitely harder. Yeah.
We're going to make Secret Santa meals and drop them off. I guess that's what we're going to do.
Something.
All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your day. Cathy, enjoy your time to yourself.
Oh, yes. Cathy,
thank you.
I hope you get lots done and can just be quiet by yourself or whatever you need. That's awesome.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right.
Back to being a lunch lady.
I know, lunch lady. 11:47. Did I get you through lunch? Is lunch over?
No, they're heating up already when I went out there.
All right.
So.
All right. Well, I love
to clean up now.
You're a cleanup lady now.
Yeah. That part doesn't
part
change.
Of the yes, part of the lunch lady job
is cleanup. All right. Well, I love you guys. We'll talk to you. I'll see you soon.
Okay.
All right.
All right, guys. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye. Bye.